What's up, everybody? Dark Dwayne here with another episode of Magic The Gathering Shandalar. So when we left off, we are going to start heading up to Pyrenian Mill up there to try and stop the Red Wizard from taking it over up there. We had just went down here and gotten this last mana link over here. We're starting to get most of the mana links. There are a few down here that we still haven't gotten. Maybe we'll get them on the way up to Pyrenian Mill. And I believe there's probably some up in this unexplored area that we also haven't gotten. So let's start heading out. Actually, you know what? I forgot to check real quick and see if there's any cards we care about. Not really. Everything's good there. Alright, let's go ahead and head out. Alright, so the Green Wizard got Pyrenian Mill, so we gotta get up there and free it. Fight the Sedge Beast. Drop the ass. I would like to try and stop on the way in the south villages to try and get the rest of the mana links down there. Or if I shouldn't go ahead and just use up the giant growth to kill those Urg Raiders. Or I could just cast the land leeches. Yeah, I think we will we'll take the 2 from him because it just means we can attack him for more. That's fine. Now that if he blocks, I probably will use the giant growth on because I don't really want him having a regenerate creature. So let's go ahead and attack with everything. Chances are he'll block. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use the giant growth there to make sure he doesn't have a regenerator to stop our damage from coming in. Stone Rain. That's kind of a jerk move. Alright, we should have this one in the bag. So it kind of sucks, but I believe it came too late. So yeah, I'm just going to attack with everything. Alright, got a Bayou out of that. Don't really care about those cards, so we'll go ahead and take the Bayou. I like to have a full collection of those blue lands. Ooh. Well, at least we got land tax, because we don't have any land. Going first with land tax is kind of brutal, but we may not have any land delay anyway, so it's okay. I think I will hold back the turn to set us back one for the land tax. Oh, I forgot to land tax. Well, we can't afford to be back another turn, so I think we'll go ahead and lay a land, and hopefully he lays another one. Can't believe I forget the land tax. Alright, He must have a giant growth, otherwise he wouldn't be doing that, so... That's unfortunate. Well, we'll get rid of the Banal Hero. I'll trade a Banal Hero. Oh, I forgot to land tax again. Really? Really? Oh, man. That's just sad. You know what I might do? Hell no. Alright, this time I'm going to remember to land tax, I swear. There we go, land tax. Alright. Let's get a couple forests. Forest. Plant. Alright, now we should be able to turn this game around. Land tax again. Forest, plains. And get some Sarahs out. Alrighty. It's unfortunate on the War Mammoth, but with Samite Healer, it's not that big a deal. Get another Archangel going. Alright, I think we'll get the Tetravis going. Just so we can finish him off with flying next turn. Not sure why he's not attacking with his War Mammoth. I've got all flying, so it's not doing much good on the ground. But hey, I'll take it. Alright. Nothing too good there. Might as well take the last clue of the dungeon. We don't need any of that stuff. I don't even care about these cards as much, but if we get those dungeon clues out of the way, we can Manolink, Blood Sand Tower, is that on our way? To get those dungeon clues out of the way, I was saying that we can make sure we unlock all of them. Get the bad ones out of the way. Blood Sand Tower, where the heck is that? Where did he say it was? North. Yeah, we'll do that on our way, why not? Alright. What does he want? A black land spell. Sure. Now it says he wants red cards. Must be a bug. Alright, so Blood Sand Tower is pretty much directing north. Go ahead and drop a save. And see if there's any cards we want to buy. No. Piety, I don't remember that. Nope. Pretty sure at this point the only cards we need are the ones that are ready to get some dungeons and fights. Archangel, this might be tough. Alright, well, we could get some cards from her that we want. So, let's see how it goes. Probably should have got out the Lana War Elves instead. Not too worried about the Soul Net. Forgot about Mrs. Factory. I always disregard it. Wrath of God, so if he gets too crazy we can go ahead and pop that out. think we keep going at him. He can spend all his mana to do 2 damage to us, or we can just keep throwing 3 damage at him. Could keep the Thunderbolts to prevent him from doing that, but at this point I'm happy to get the damage in. Gotta get the Samite going. A little Sammy Hagar action. Alright. Don't forget to lay lands. We could attack in Giant Growth. I don't know if it's really worth it for the Amulet. Probably just let that go for now. He's Wrath of Godding. Alright. Kind of annoying. Another Soul Land coming at us with the Mishras. Sarah Angel, we need to pull a land. In fact, 2 consecutive rounds of pulling land would be good, because then we get out the Sarah Angel and the Tetris. Alright, Giant Spider will at least stop him from coming across with that dang Mishra's Factory. Another Wrath of God just giving him spiders. Alright, well I'm glad that happened before our Sarah Angels. He really wants to hit us with the Mishra's Factories, I guess. Oh, Tetravis. That kind of sucks. Land! Yes. Well, gonna have to wait for the Giant Growth so we can, good, he didn't attack. Another Tetris. That is very annoying. Well, we're gonna go ahead and attack. Them banded together means he won't want to block it. Get out of Tetravis of our own. Third Tetravis, okay. Well, I think we're going to keep attacking. What does it take to use his ability? I don't remember. Alright, so you can only do that during the upkeep. I wasn't sure. So we'll go ahead and save our Tetravis and get out of Pikeman so we have another bander. That wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Well, we may be losing this one, guys. We're gonna Wrath of God to clean things up, of course, but that didn't really go our way. Get the damage in first. We'll go ahead and drop down Wrath of God. And now we got a top deck. Meanwhile, he's going to beat on us with that Mishra's Factory. Not what we need to be pulling. Come on, there we go. There's something at at least. At least it can stop a Mishra's Factory. Because we're at 2, we can't even take one more Mishra's Factory. Actually, he can make 2 Mishra's Factory and we're dead. Alright. Well, that game went poorly. Lost to Savannah, that's kind of annoying. I think we have one more we can throw in the deck to replace it, though. Yeah. Okay. See if we have any cards we want. See where we're at as opposed to where we need to go. So we still need to keep going north. Let's go ahead and save. And see if the last one's got anything for us. Alright, let's head north. Ah, you bastards. You just won't let us get anywhere without fighting today. That's nice. That'll help us win. Oh, maybe not. He's going to use it. Just kind of a poor fire breathing. That makes it a little more interesting. Still think it was a kind of a poor use of that mana vault, but that's alright. It also prevented us from tapping it on his turn to make a mana burn for 3, so he's probably happy with that. Not that he knew we would do that. Disintegrate on a Thunderwolf seems kind of a waste, but okay. Then get this Archangel out. That mana vault's already done a ton of damage to him. Fire breathing on my Archangel, alrighty. I won't complain. Sarah, go ahead and go over there and whack his pee-pee. Get out some boars. That's got a lot of fire breathing. Alright, get out some Elven Riders. Alright, that should be that. At least that one went fast. Bird of Paradise, that's not bad, and a plateau, so we're racking up the dual lands like that. Mox Quill, Force Field, Felden's Cane. I kind of want to have the Bird of Paradise just in case we decide to use those guys. Alright, Wise Man's got anything for us? He's got a Dungeon Clue. That's a good dungeon, we're going to want that Time Walk. The cards we want, not really. Alright. Save. And Blood Sand Tower almost directly north. We'll follow the road for now. Spectral Arena. You encounter a shapeshifter specter guarding a horde of valuable spells. Kinda don't care about any of those spells, but we might as well duel it. Down some Elvish Archers. My buddy's got a German Elvish Archers, and in German, Elvish Archers apparently is Bogenschütz der Elfen. So whenever we see Elvish Archers, that's what we call them. Alright. Don't really need the land tax yet. We'll do it next turn if we don't pull a land. I want to kind of keep the creatures going. I didn't see you cast this. Let me take a look at it. I'll trade damage at this point. That's fine. Morgenschurz der Elfen. Well, we can chump block it, and the next round we'll have a giant growth to deal with it if we want to. Or you can just let it through and take 5. I'm going to let it through and take 5. May not have been the best move, but it's what I'm going with. We could really use some Swords to Plowshares and whatnot in this deck. I'd love to get the Archangel out, but we can't keep taking this guy, so I think we're going to have to land tax instead. Send these two guys to attack and use the giant growth to block the primal play. Alright! I clicked block, dang it. Well, that's annoying. If we lose now, we can blame my misclick. That's annoying. Alright, so that's fine. We can block it to the Sarah. Alright. Fast effects, yes, I'm done. Blockers, I'm not done. There we go. Go ahead and get out the asp. Gotta be careful not to send the Elvish Archers, because it'll damage us. Alright. 2 hives and a spiritual sanctuary. Don't care too much about... Ah! Come on, guys. I'm trying to get up and get a mana link, dang it. Land tax. Unfortunately, we went first again, but that's alright. We might delay next turn just to get the land tax going and pull all the land out of our deck since we have so much in our hand already. Make sure we're not doing it forever. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe we won't have all land in our deck. That's even better. Since we're going to delay, we'll get the Llanowar Elves out, and that won't even set us back around now. And now we can land tax to our heart's content. Oh, I forgot to land tax. Oh, man. I do that like every freaking time. It's getting annoying. Just so used to clicking done, done, done. Alright, we'll take 3. This time I will land tax, I swear. Alright, land tax. Let's get, I think we'll get 1 forest and 2 plains. And we'll just cast all 3 of these. That should, I believe, stop him from attacking, because the computer's really scared of banding. Yeah. Guess they don't like you picking what you want to make trades with. Alright. Oh, I forgot to land tax again. Oh, man. Shouldn't matter, we get a Archangel now, but that's still annoying. Land tax. Alright. Let's get forest and 2 plains. Give us some boars. And send this Archangel. Okay, we can't land tax. We've got more land than he does. Do we attack with the boars? Yeah, we'll band up the boars. Send them over, why not? Okay. Band them with that, and go. Cast Spinalish Hero, so we have another banding. Without spiders, right plains. Alright, that's a good game. Hopefully we can get up and get our mana link without too many more fights. They're just not leaving us alone today. Alright, send the boars banded with this guy. Send the Archangel. That's probably it. Guess I could have sent everything, but that's alright. This round we'll send everything. Alright, nothing too exciting there. Demonic Tutor, let's take the clue. Demonic Tutor's good stuff. Oh, you serious? Alright. We can't move 2 feet without having to get in a fight. That was the wrong play. Should have put down the plains so we could play wolves, but that's okay. Lightning bolt, maybe he'll give us some of those. Definitely wouldn't mind having some lightning bolts. Discarding. Hopefully we pull a land. This guy started with 20 life. He's one of the tougher. Ooh, Shivens. He's obviously severely more bad at this, but we could use a land right now. Power Surge. Forget what that does. Each player's upkeep, Power Surge deals... Okay, so if you don't spend all your mana, it damages you for each mana you don't spend. Which is going to suck, because we're going to keep taking damage, but next round we can spend it all. Alright, let's go ahead and lay the land and get out the Archangel. We'll just send these 2 guys. He can block one of them, but he doesn't have mana to fire breathe that thing, so. Angry Mob, that's still in our deck? That's weird. Thought we took those guys out. Get another Sarah going. Gotta love Fireball. I kind of think I play the Angry Mob and don't play a land, just so we can tap out all our lands and make sure we can, just in case he destroys something. He did, but still should be enough to finish him off here. Alright. Another City of Brass. I think we have plenty of those, though. So maybe we take the last coup for Time Twister and Time Warp. First move in next duel. Don't really care about that. Bloodstone Tower. Get in there. Get in there. Hey. Alright, we got our Mana Link. We're up to 18 life. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, that took forever because we had to get in a duel every few feet, so I think we're going to call that an episode. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again.